job. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Breezy, bigger than blue job. Pickle time is happening.
Should we do a podcast?
So do you want to do this, or do you got somewhere to be?
I got somewhere to be. I got a real soft bed. It's real nice.
Oh,
You know,
ooh, prove it. Yeah. She sounds hot. Oh, I forgot. These are videotaped now.
yeah, they're watching you.
Yeah.
You gotta be cool
Watch
now.
me
You
push
gotta be
my
cool.
glasses up. You know what I did? I know this is for the stuff that people actually pay for, but this is what I want to show you. My old glasses had those like little things on them. These don't. These are just the rims. They don't have those little plasticky rubber pad.
The things, the nose abusers, I don't have them either. I also have been going through Zenny Optical.
Yeah, not too shabby.
But you know what
Not
sucks
too
though is
shabby.
this part. Like those.
And vacuums.
Technically, a vacuum blows. And it just creates suction by creating a
So
vacuum.
it sucks. Stop trying to science things and tell us something that it's not.
It's not like it's a
when it's
pipette.
doing it.
It's not like it's pulling into a vacuum. It's pushing air, which creates a vacuum. That's all. That's what.
So it sucks, is what you're saying. So it sucks things up.
If you want to be a high school physics teacher, you got to say stuff like that all the time. Well, actually, that's not Bernoulli's. That's not the Bernoulli effect. That's torque. And you got to use the right-handed rule. And then they'll be like, in that interview, and they're like, oh, geez, you're hired. You're hired.
You're hired. You're hired.
How good are you at spelling chili on yourself? You're hired.
Very good.
Very
Speaking
good.
of, today, I made some country ribs on the old smoker. And when I took them off the smoker, some of the hot liquid, like that came out of them, you know what I mean? The fat that was rendered spilled on my Christian Leitner jersey and my shorts, my little booty shorts that I was wearing, burned the daylights out of my pelvis and my stomach.
Jeez, did you get out the Tide pen? Put the Tide pen
No.
on it? You just
No.
get out the
Good
shout.
thinking. I need to.
Shout it out. Do it now, Joe, before it sets in. Go
Nope.
get it.
Nope.
Your Christian Leitner jersey is gone.
Nope.
Go get the
I'm
shout.
doing this
Tide
Nope.
pen. Wow.
Nope. Doing this podcast.
You
doing
chose
this podcast.
podcast
So
over that.
we
How's your burn? I just
it's feeling
skipped
better.
right over that. I was like
It's feeling better.
worried about your jersey, and your shorts, not about your burn. Not at all.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple of questions here from Brock Dittus. Brock Dittus, who likes to send us questions, which
He
we
does.
totally
He's very inquisitive.
appreciate.
Brock,
I have
if I had one word to describe you, it is inquisitive.
a journalistic soul, is how I would.
Here's to you, Brock Dittus.
Cheers. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm recording in my kids' room, and I got the little fridge right here.
In your kids' room? Is it full
my
of booze?
My kids have a fridge. Heidi put it in here.
My kids have
And
a
look what
fridge
they
that's
have.
full of booze.
Look what they have. Star Wars Oreos.
Oh, okay. My guess was condoms, but that's way better. I was like, Joe,
Oh, Lord.
you gotta have a talk with your kids. Maybe not.
Look at
I
this.
Oh,
Look at this. The greatest beverage that God made. God gave humans Pepsi. I think it's in the Catholic Bible.
It's apocryphal. It's one
The
of the
book of
apocryphal books.
Pemberton.
So we had a question from Brock
So Dick
Dittus.
brought us. Brock Dittus.
Oh my gosh.
Dick brought us.
Brock
What is it?
Dittus.
Brock
our
Dittus,
most inquisitive of all of our listeners.
journalistic soul.
Journalistic soul.
He asks,
Dittus. Yes, sorry. I was still going on it.
he asks the ratio. What are the ratio
No,
of
I'm ready.
smokers
He
to
started saying
non-smokers? Yep. What is the ratio? What is the ratio of smokers to non-smokers at Christian shows and festivals? Now, I know these may not always
Now?
get answered the way he wants, but it's could definitely be a jumping off point for a topic of discussion.
Smoking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Dick Broadus, what I have witnessed, and this is what's weird, it's exactly what you probably think we're going to say, or at least for me, smokers to non-smokers at Christian shows, 99% non-smokers as far as what you see. A lot of guys in bands smoke, but it's exactly what you would think, or at least for me, it's exactly what I would think, where it's kind of like looked at like, oh my gosh, hey everybody, I can't believe that guy's smoking. I mean, I think the Supertones used to fire down cigars every single night at after the Ska Mania.
Every night?
They'd go back to I think every night they'd go back to their hotel and they'd all fire down cigars. And I thought, like, oh my gosh, if the kids see you doing that, they will all fall away from the Lord. And I thought it was like the craziest thing. And then obviously you grow up and you're like, who cares? Like that has no bearing on your soul. But I think within the church, it's like the same thing. Like you don't go into church and start cussing, You don't go into church and let like a nut kind of pop out of your booty shorts. You don't wear Daisy Duke cutoffs and let the old chicken skin hang out. You know what I mean?
I do.
I do.
So yeah, you're not going to hell for smoking. You're just dumb. Smoking is dumb, and you know it. Like this is the thing. You're like, Reese, you don't smoke. Don't judge me, but I'm not. You know it inside. It's dumb.
Let's
Stop
science this. Let's science this though. Tobacco is a leaf. Tobacco is a leaf. A leaf that you dry and smoke. Therefore, it's like a salad for your lungs.
Nightshade.
How can that
a berry? Like it's
how
a
can
fruit.
smoking? How can smoking be bad for you? I think in 2024, I think we need to revisit smoking.
No,
it may actually be
It's
healthy for you.
It's so stupid and it's so dumb for you. It's so bad for you, and it's so
Reese,
addictive.
if vegetables are good for you and tobacco is a vegetable, when you smoke
other
tobacco,
vegetables, don't smoke things unless it's meat. And Joe is not supervising because he's going to get something on his Christian Leitner jersey. Yeah. Christian Taylor Lautner jersey.
So how come tobacco gets a bad rap?
Because it murders people. That's why. But
is it the tobacco or is it the other junk that they put in there?
So
like in a cigarette. You know what I mean?
No,
or a cheap cigar. If the cigar is just the tobacco leaves,
no. They put extra stuff in it. No, nothing burning should you breathe in. You should not breathe in the burning
bonfire.
No.
A bonfire.
No,
so nobody should be sitting around a bonfire anymore for the rest of their life.
I like once, maybe twice. You don't need to do it every weekend. You don't need to put it in your mouth and breathe it. You don't need to spend $4 a pack and breathe it in.
What about styrofoam? What about burning styrofoam?
No.
Okay, that's getting off on a tangent. Let's get back to tobacco.
Listen, so here's
what about vaping? What about vaping?
No, because you're taking in nicotine, and this is what nicotine does, and this is what people don't understand. They're just like, oh, cool, it's just nicotine. I'm saving myself from cancer. Maybe because you're not breathing in all the tar and all the garbage that goes with breathing
all
in
the tar and
tobacco.
feathers.
So you're breathing in nicotine, which destroys your connective tissue. If you want to come down to where I work, I'll show you any day what nicotine does. I'll be like, hey, let's go try and start an IV on this person that's dying because they have all these vascular issues from smoking all their life. And then I'll be like, oh, that vein blew, that vein blew, that vein blew, that vein blew. And
that's all from tobacco, right?
Yes. It's all that. Oh, that person just had a stroke. It's from nicotine.
Any university or science company done studies on tobacco?
There are hundreds of thousands, and like, unless they're funded by the tobacco corporations, they all say it's terrible for you. It is
but
awful.
pipe smoke is okay.
No, it's not. Like, no smoking. Don't breathe smoke in. It's so bad.
What happens? Like, what if like cigars and pipes you only have in your mouth and then you let it go? Like, you're not putting it in your lungs.
The rate of oral cancer is so high on those things just because it's such a carcinogen. Those guys, they do put it in their lungs and they get cancer not the same rate as people with cigarettes, but it's still very high. Don't do it. There's nothing cool about it anymore, guys. Don't do it. That's my talk.
Well, tobacco, before you dry it out, does a tobacco leaf still contain nicotine when it's green? Like, if it's a green leaf?
Yeah, I think.
Or is it only when it dries? There's a science-y chemical thing.
No. I think it's natural. Like, it's a natural chemical in the tobacco leaf.
So if you took green tobacco leaf, so those of you guys that are on the East Coast, I believe, isn't the East Coast where they grow tobacco? They don't grow tobacco like in the Midwest, do they?
No, they grow it all over now. But mostly it's here in Virginia, where Philip Morris is.
Yeah. And so like a green tobacco leaf, could you just like rip off a piece of the leaf and chew on it?
Yes.
Really?
And is it harmful? Yes.
Why aren't people doing that? Why aren't people
it's still harmful.
Making salad?
Disgusting. It's
what
nasty.
happens if you took like a green tobacco leaf, chopped it up like, it can't be any worse than kale, and some tomatoes,
kale is
red
good for
onion.
you. It doesn't have nicotine.
But hear me out. Tobacco, the green leaves, tobacco, little red onion, cherry tomatoes, little bacon, blue cheese dressing.
I can't tell you. I've never tasted it. I don't know if it tastes good, but it has nicotine in it, it destroys your connective tissue. It's bad for you. You will age prematurely. Like, you will have wrinkles.
And this is the Reese Roper opinion, or this is a known thing?
Science. It's science. But I can tell you I've seen it like firsthand so many times. It kills you so fast.
So how come the secret's not out? How come you're dealing with this in your nursing home in Virginia, but nobody else across the country knows that you can't eat a tobacco salad?
Well, I don't think anybody does that because it probably would taste nasty. But I think on smoking,
but we're talking about kale here too. Kale is
gross, but it's good for you.
Have you ever had like deep fried kale?
Yeah, like in bacon
kale
grease?
chips. Yeah,
it's
or like
good.
Kale chips. Yeah, those are good.
Okay. Yeah,
a little sea salt, little pink Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah, but tobacco. It's also, let's look at the history of tobacco. Okay.
Before you go into the history, listeners, if any of you know where raw tobacco can be purchased, make a salad with it and eat that salad and let us know how that goes.
I know where it can be purchased, and I'll go find you some. I know where you can pick it out of a field here.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see a tobacco salad. And here's the thing. I bet people out there are like, Yerky, that's genius. I bet we're going to start seeing tobacco salads on menus at the finest eating establishments in the country. Wolfgang Puck is going to have a tobacco salad because of this podcast.
I doubt it. But I just want to talk about the history.
Do it.
No, I think like it was discovered by the Native Americans. They use it because it is like it's a vasopressor. It made you feel good. It made you more alert. But they also were like, don't do it too much because then you'll be a bad warrior. So they had their own speech about it, and they would just do it ceremonially, like in peace pipes and stuff. Then we got I don't
think a white person's allowed to say peace pipe.
It is. That's what it's called.
I know, but I mean, there's lots of things that are called things that people can't say things. I don't think
it is
we're
called
allowed.
A peace pipe.
I don't think you have your name. I don't think you have your Native American card. I don't think you have your Native American card. I don't think you're allowed to say it.
I don't think you need a Native American card to call it what it is called.
I do. I think you do.
A peace pipe.
I think I heard that.
It's a peace pipe.
No,
it is.
People.
It's called.
Some people told me. Some people told me that you can't say that if you're
white.
What
is the other name then?
White or Asian. White or Asian can't say that.
What
Everybody
is
else
it called?
Can. Whites and Asians and Canadians can't say white Canadian. Whites, white Canadians, and Asian people are not allowed.
That's what it's called.
I know that's what it's called, but we're not allowed to say it.
Guys, tell me if I'm wrong. It is called that. I mean, not in the language of the tribes that had it, but it translated to peace pipe.
All right, continue though. So they would use that for ceremonies.
Yeah, and they would be like,
and there's ceremonial cigarette. Let's call it a ceremonial cigarette.
Peace pipe. They'd smoke it in a pipe, not in a cigarette.
We're gonna be taken off of the internet.
I'm telling you, this is historical fact. It was smoked in a pipe for the sake of peace.
There's lots of things that are historical facts. There's generals that statues were torn down. It was historical that they were a general, and they've been taken down and erased, scrubbed from the internets, the interwebs. I'm telling you, I don't think you can say that. But continue. I don't think also white people can say the house that Native Americans live in, the cone-shaped house.
Teepee.
There you go. You said it, not me, brother.
A Hogan. Yes, I'm going to say it. It is the name of the thing.
I don't think you can, but that's the ice that you got to tread on.
What are you talking about,
That's your cross you got to
dude?
bear. Keep going, though. Keep going.
Okay. Anyway, so white people began smoking. They were gifted this by Native Americans, and then they were
with the
like,
turkey
hey,
and stuffing.
This feels great. And then they went crazy and they started making it. Then they're like, we could do this in Virginia or the South and make black people pick it for free. And that's the history. And I don't like that. I don't feel like, I feel like if you're smoking, you're just like, cool. It's not cool because it's also that. Like it has this huge weight of this industry. Philip Morris is so big because of slavery. And I don't like...
if slavery never happened, would you smoke more?
No, I'd never smoke. It's so dumb. But I would also
what about dipping? What about dip? Would you throw a thud in? A lipper?
No. Hey, I'm not going to say I've never done that. In high school, I was in football, and a couple of guys were like, let's do this. And they had chew, and I tried it. And then I was like, I kind of like this. And it lasted about a weekend, and then I was like, I don't want to like this. So I swallowed a huge wad of it. So I just made myself so sick. And then I threw up a lot, and then I never did it again.
Okay.
But I just think like
but
this
but if it wasn't attached to slavery, you're saying you would smoke.
No, I would never, because it's dumb. But I think that's another reason not to smoke, because the companies that you're supporting became rich, and the families that you're supporting became rich by owning other people and picking cotton. The only people that benefit from you smoking are the Native Americans.
We're not talking about T-shirts right now. We're talking about cigarettes.
Sorry, I got off track. I got off track on my soapbox. The only people that benefit from you smoking cigarettes
is Fruit of the Looms and Gildan.
Dang it, I got off again. No, Native Americans, they benefit because they're somehow getting revenge on white people, unless you're not white, and then you should definitely stop. Only white people should kill themselves with cigarettes. That was a joke.
Now Europe. Oh man, the ratio to smoking, non-smoking in the context of Christians.
Yeah.
In Europe, it's flip-flopped. In Europe, I feel like now, mind you, it's been 10 years since I've been to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it was the complete opposite. I feel like 90% of people smoked, and then like 10% didn't.
I remember going to the train station in Barcelona and being like, I can't see anymore. Is something wrong with my contacts? And then I stood up on the bench and I could just, and all of a sudden it was like looking out over the fog. I was like, oh, it's because everybody's smoking. Like there was like a level of smoke where it just stopped and you could get up and be like, oh, I can see the clock now.
Yeah. The first time we played Germany, the first time we went to Europe, we played like a festival, like a winter festival in like Dusseldorf, somewhere around here. And it's an
Christian
indoor
rock night.
Yep, there you go. And it's inside. Yes. And I remember walking into there to sing, and the it was so thick with smoke that we played our first note. I took my first like inhale to like start singing, and it was like and I couldn't even sing. Like I got through like the second song and my throat was closed. I couldn't hit notes because it was so smoky.
Yeah. Same. Like we played, I think our first time we played at Freakstock. It was like this festival. And
was that in Atlanta?
It was in Atlanta, Germany. Behind the stage, like for the bands, they just had cases of beer and cigarettes. And
it was like a USO. It was like a World War II USO.
The American bands were just like, am I being tested? And the Swedish bands are just like two-fisting both.
Like
smoking,
free cigarettes.
Drinking. Yeah.
Just firing down darts.
But like, this sounds pretentious.
Would you rather see someone smoke or vape?
Vape. Because
really, I'm the opposite.
No, because health-wise, smoking is a carcinogen. Breathing in that smoke, it causes the cells in your lungs to die, and the more they have to replicate, the more you're at risk for cancer, because every time they have to divide, you're gonna get a chromosomal abnormality. That's not every time. Sorry. But you're upping your chances, and that's how cancer is. Like you get a chromosomal mutation of one of the genes, and I don't know how many it is for your lungs. I think it's 3 for your lung cells. You have 3 different shutoffs in your genes that tell you to tell the chromosomes or tell the cells to stop multiplying. So you may be born with 1 mutated, so you only have 2. And those keep going, and then 1 gets messed up, and it keeps going, and then you get one that divides and it has none. It tells it there's nothing to tell to shut off of multiplying, and that's cancer. And then you have it. And then it's going to go all over your body, depending on how close it is to a vein or a artery. And that's what you're doing. So smoking does that. Vaping just messes up your connective tissue. So all the stuff that they tell you, like you're at risk for stroke, you're at risk for heart disease, you're at risk for peripheral neuropathy, you're at risk for just all the dumb shit like varicose veins and diabetes, kidney failure, all this stuff.
Is it safe to say that at no point in history, at no point in human history, has inhaling something into your lungs ever been good?
No, I can't say that because they do have inhalable medicines that are good for you.
Like nebulizers.
Nebulizers, or my inhaler for asthma, or they have like inhalable flu vaccine, or Flonase. You know, those things are good.
Okay.
Burning stuff,
all right, if
though,
you say so.
Usually not good. I mean, burning incense every once in a while because it smells good, it's fine. Burning candles, okay. It's still carcinogenic. It's not like breathing it in every 2 hours like smokers do.
So you're saying that like Yankee Candle should put like a warning on their candle that you could get cancer?
They probably do.
I don't think they do, but
we're saying
that they should. Really?
I bet you if you look. I bet you look on the bottom.
I know like
it's
kerosene. Like I know like old kerosene lanterns. Like those aren't real good for you.
Yeah. No, I think it's called volatile organic chemicals. So burning candles, the smelly ones especially.
What happens if you smoked? What happens if you smoked like a skull pouch?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it would be as good as smoking a cigarette. Like taste wise or as pleasurable, but it'd probably do the same thing.
I still think we're onto something with the raw leaf.
Okay. I don't think so. The raw leaf in moderation. I mean, like,
did you ever see the Simpsons episode where they make tobacco?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's a great episode.
I'm ready for my kids to watch The Simpsons again. They've gone through it like 3 times. Every time we eat dinner, they want to watch The Simpsons, and I cannot tell them no.
Yeah. I've been like that in the past year with like Seinfeld.
Okay. Your kids will watch Seinfeld or just you?
Just me. Like I'll watch it and then I won't watch it for like a month and then I'll kind of start it over and just watch, 3 episodes before I go to bed. Here's one last thing I want to add to the tobacco thing. I obviously know that everything you're saying is correct. It's just
probably
at the beginning of our conversation, I was just trying to jokingly play devil's advocate, and you were taking the bait, and I felt like you didn't think I was joking, so I continued to play upon that.
I know you are.
Yeah,
everybody knows you are, dude.
I was like, "Is he think I'm for real?" And so
should I start eating tobacco?
Yeah. So like me thinking I'm pulling one over on you, you were actually pulling one over on me.
Oh,
which is the best journalism that you can do. We're journalists now, man.
We're journalists,
right?
Joe.
I think by having a podcast,
we are
like the other 9 million people in the United States that have podcasts.
Everybody,
I think
the Pickle and Boot Shop, America's greatest news source.
Boom, boom, boom. Brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. Just kidding. This show's not being brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. But if you want it to be brought to you by somebody, or something that you want us to give props to, in November, we are going to be changing the Patreon setup. If you guys didn't hear about that, it's going to be a $1, or it's going to be a $2, a $5, a $10, and a $500 level. And if you are interested in that $500 level, be more than welcome, as anybody is ever, to DM us, to get a hold of us. If you guys, I feel like as of late, the Diabolical discussion page has gone to the next level. And I feel like it used to be just like the same few people posting. More people are posting, more people are commenting on stuff. Back in the day, it was like that I Hate 500 Frenzy page, where it was just like people posting memes, just goofy memes. We've evolved way past that, where it is literally a community. People are posting pictures of their children being born. People are just posting the coolest stuff. Another thing that we have, me and you have to listen to it in the next week. Kevin Durant,
not Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan.
And the Coug, they have a podcast coming out. And it is a Pickle and Boot Shop spinoff. And we're going to take a listen to that sucker. And that might be the first podcast that falls under the umbrella of Joe and Reese's Pickle and Boot Shop present Kevin and the Coug, or whatever that thing's going to be. So they sent it to us to listen to. We got to listen to it. They've done a couple of episodes, and I think that's awesome. So community members out there, if you guys are doing stuff, let us know. Post it on the Diabolical discussion. That page is no longer for like and it's like, to finish my sentence, it's no longer for like stupid political memes or whatever. Hopefully we've moved past that too. But post stuff about your family, post stuff about all that, so we can all enjoy that together. And Reese Roper, you are going to Furnace Fest with 5 Iron Frenzy. There will be another Pickle and Boot Shop meetup.
Yeah.
At Furnace Fest.
Why don't you guys invite me this time?
You know what? They invited me last year, and I wasn't able to go. The meetup was right after we played. Oh. And so obviously right after you play, that's usually when you're talking to a bunch of people and stuff like that and tearing down. So I wasn't able to go to the meetup, but everybody was coming to the merch booth and hung out and stuff like that. So ladies and gents, if you want to go to Furnace Fest, if this is the first time you're hearing it, go to Furnace Fest in Alabama. If you are a Pickle and Boot Shop fan, all the community that is going, and I believe there's about, I want to say like 6 to 10 people that are going. They're meeting up and having a Pickle and Boot Shop meetup. And I think they're also putting that information on the Diabolical discussion page.
I want to come, guys. I know it's embarrassing.
Gross.
Just let me go. Come.
No.
That's gross.
Yeah.
We got to go. Bye.
Save for the squids. Yeah.